Good morning, Willers, and welcome to the WCPS News Network. My name is Shelby Harriman.
And my name is Chelsea Gross. Today is Friday, November 5th, and it is day 5. For lunch today, we'll be having classic cheese pizza. Let's send a happy birthday shout out to Miss Sullivan, who turns 21 tomorrow. For weather, expect a mix of clouds and sun in the morning, followed by cloudy skies during the afternoon. Temperatures will peak in the mid-50s. Both Miss Wendelkin's Jewelry Club and Mr. Milne's Game Club will meet today after school.
And now it's time for another installment of our WCPS Friday special guest. Today we would like to welcome a Nantucket legend who just recently added the title of school committee member to his long list of many other accomplishments. Please join us in giving a warm CPS welcome to Mr. Rocky Fox.
Good morning, CPS! So all you older kids, you know that is from Robin Williams, back in Vietnam, something like that. But thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate to be here.
Hello, Mr. Fox, and welcome to the show.
Well, thank you.
Can we start by asking you where you were born and raised, and if you could tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm a Pisces. I was born in Nantucket, raised in Nantucket. I'm on the cusp, actually, Pisces and Aquarius, which makes me moody. But don't tell my wife that. She already knows that. I went to school here. I went to Academy Hill Elementary. I went to CPS. When I went to school, this was the high school. So I went to school with Mr. Ganella for a little minute, but he was one of those kids who came for a while, then went away. But yeah, I've been here for a long time.
Can you tell us what CPS Middle School was like back when you went here in 1978 and 1979?
That hurt. What it was like, it was tight. It was tight because, there wasn't as many kids in the school back then, but it still felt tight. There was only 7th and 8th grade back then, I believe. But I loved it. I mean, when you go from getting, you guys, I believe this is 6th, 7th, and 8th, correct?
Yeah.
So how was it when you guys came from NIS? Did you guys go to NIS?
Yeah.
And you came to CPS? It's a big jump. But at least you guys are on the same campus. You know, I wouldn't change where I went to school for anything.
As a new school committee member, what are some of your biggest concerns for our school district?
Well, for those who know me, and I'm not sure all your parents know me, and I'm so old, maybe some of your grandparents know me. One of my concerns about the school committee, being on the school committee, is that the kids are safe. That's first and foremost to me, and again, a quality education. As you guys know, keeping quality teachers on Nantucket is hard because the housing's tough. I mean, the pay's on point, but it's just hard keeping quality teachers. And think about teaching. You want to develop a relationship. As much as you want to develop a relationship with your teacher, it's vice versa. And they want to, like some of my son's favorite teachers are CPS teachers, and he's a junior in high school. So I really think that my focus is to make sure that the students are safe and we retain quality educators.
We know that you and your business partners at Chicken Box do so much for charity here on the island. Why is that important to you?
Because what's important to me is a long time ago, I've been a member of Meals on Wheels for over 25 years. A person close to me, his name was Robert Harris, who was my mentor, got to a point where, and I never did anything charity-wise prior to then. He was a proud black man from Tennessee. He wanted no help, but he needed help. So when I saw that, it opened my eyes to so many things. And I think you kids, when you get in high school, you only have 20 hours of community service you have to perform. You should do that in 1 year. It shouldn't take you 4 years to do 5 hours, a year. Why is it important for me? Because if you're not giving, you're taking. You should always give back, no matter whether it be for elderly, whether it be for kids like y'all, or be for anybody. Chicken Box does that because we have a venue that has allowed people to come in and use it for free, use it for nothing. And I really think that, not to be redundant, but if you're not giving, you're taking. So I think everyone should give more than they take.
Is it true that you are also a movie star? Were you in a feature film called Gray Lady? What was that like? And do you see any more movies in your future?
Well, I think star is a reach. I was black guy number 2 in the movie, but I did get shot. Yeah, and I lived.
Wow.
And I got a royalty check the other day for $1.46.
That's good.
Yeah, so I don't know what to do with that. I'm going to run down. Oh, can't get ice cream there, but I don't see any movies in my future because it's one of those hurry up, like for the 3 seconds I was on camera, I was there for 10 hours.
Yeah.
But I did get picked up every day from my house and got driven around the island. I went shopping, stop and shop. I went downtown, put down the window and was like, hey. But yeah, I'll see it in my future.
Now for our last question. What is your favorite place to get ice cream and what's your go-to flavor?
Island Kitchen Coffee. Island Kitchen Coffee. That's my favorite. The reason why I like coffee so much is because my wife, my son, or my daughter don't like it. And so it'll always be in the fridge. So if I got something else, they'd eat it. But that's my favorite place to get ice cream. I like it's made from scratch. And I do like, and it's right behind the chicken box too. So it's easy parking.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Mr. Fox.
Well, thank you for having me both.
That's all the news for today. Please remember to wear your mask while in school and follow all of our COVID-19 protocols. Have a great day. Take care of yourselves and each other. And most importantly,
Be kind to one another.
Bye.